What up, G's? It's your boy, Prophet74. Are you going to join us in, or you're going to review this? It's a custom build that we're going to do. We're going to use an AMD. We're going to use a Radeon RX 580. It's an 8 gig video card. Motherboard, it's going to be a GA-AB350N AMD. Corsair, a Spec Delta tower. And of course, we have a water cooling system, which is a Corsair H150i Pro. So this is pretty much a little setup, a little build that we're going to do. And I got my special guest here. His name's Josh. That's all we're going to call him. We're not going to give him the whole name. We're going to build him his gaming machine. So this is a very inexpensive, well, it's expensive as it is, but it's a good rig. It's a good rig that can play any game. And right now at the moment, we're going to add 8 gigs too. We are going to purchase another 8 gig more, but not now. We're going to do it later. And, you know, just I hope you guys come in and join us. I mean, all right, so take it away. Just don't mess with my stuff, all right? Go. All right, go ahead.
So
we're gonna set up. First of all, we're gonna set up all the pins that belong to it. So we're gonna start with the actual reset buttons, the LED. And for this, you do need your, if you can't see the actual specs on the motherboard, you will need the manual. The manual gives you step by step. What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Go ahead and do it.
okay,
So
switch
I'm gonna bring in the camera so you guys can see a little bit closer.
positive is that one. Okay.
Don't worry about that. It's just me. I'm gonna move your water to the back in case I'm gonna spill something.
Okay. Reset switch. Positive is there.
I'm not gonna build it. I'm just gonna monitor him and help him out. All right.
I think that's it. And then next is these, right?
Yeah, but I think we should do them when we're in there.
Okay.
All right.
And
So start putting the. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Peter.
okay.
So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put in the motherboard in the system itself. If you guys see this Corsair, it's a great little tower. You know, it comes with LED lights and everything, and we didn't have to use the actual fans for the water cooling. We already mounted the water cooling in here. Now we're gonna mount the motherboard. Go ahead and put the motherboard in there, and I'll put another camera in here so you guys can see it a little bit better where it's gonna go. Don't worry about the box. Make sure we get everything out of the way. Remember this?
Yeah.
Pick this up. I'll pick this up. All right, go ahead.
What about those cables?
These cables, we're gonna have to move them out of the way. These are the bottom ones. You don't have to worry about the bottom ones. The ones that you have to worry about are those ones in the top. Okay, make sure you line it up. There you go.
Okay.
Make sure you push it in a little bit more. All right, that's good. I can see them everything. Now start tightening them up in there.
What is this cable that I tracked down? Oh, that's right. Okay.
Now start mounting it up in there. You guys can see. Trying to get a better view here so you guys can make sure you guys get a better view.
That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
It came out.
All right, just push it on. Make sure I'll grab it from here and start mounting it up in there.
Screwing this one first.
Yeah, the hardest one you can first, the one that you can't reach. If you can't do it with that one, do it with the smaller screwdriver. Yeah, if you want to. It's up to you. Or I have the other ones, the smaller ones. Got a bunch of them. This long one here, and it's magnetic, so it should be. Is it?
Nails aren't.
There you go. You're all trembling, man. If you want, do the last ones. If you.
Do this one first.
Then do the last ones first.
Okay.
Do these if you want, like this one. Like line them up here. See? I'm grabbing it. put it in there. Make sure it's pushed in there. It's in there properly. It'll be much easier after.
Okay.
All right. Tied up the other one too on the corner. Here you can see it. Good. I'm gonna move the camera, guys, so you guys can see a little bit better. Bird's eye view. How's that? Is that a better view, guys? There you go. So it's mounted pretty good in here. How's it look on that side? No, you concentrate here. Don't look at the cameras. You don't want to screw up with the motherboard at the end. That's the last one. It's a little bit better. If you guys can see the build, we're trying to do a bird's eye view and get you guys all aspects of the build here. You guys are just joining us in. Thank you guys. Thank you for the new subscriber out there. I appreciate. If you guys can't see a bird's eye view, so we'll move it around so you guys can see a little bit better. But right now we're trying to get the first and the last screws in there, and then we're gonna start plugging everything in there. And our goal is to turn it on today, have everything cranked up. I think that's about it. So let me just give you guys a little demo here what we're dealing with. So it's an AMD processor in here. Right now we're currently only have 8 gigs that we're going to put 8 gig RAM. We're going to do a water cooling system, the actual water cooling system right here. We're going to use the existing fans that the tower has. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, Christopher, for coming here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have the water cooling system here, and it's a larger one, and the specs are perfectly lined up, but you cannot fit an extra fan in the back, so we have to use the existing fans in the front. Let me show you guys just a little bit. So right here in the front, these are going to be cooling the water cooling system in the inside. So that's the only reason that we can't add more fans in here, because there's not enough room. But this motherboard here is really roomy. It's an AMD. It's plenty of space to work with it. We are going to add additional cables. We're going to do a little cable management too. At the same time, we're going to try to plug everything in. And I think Joshua did something by putting you put the screws, the cables underneath. So you might want to lift that one up, because you could do a short on that one. That's why. So just take that one off, lift it up a little bit, and loosen all of them up before you do that. Before you do that. And then this has to be on the top, and then we could do. Look at this, how it's tied out too. So it's okay, but look at this. We don't want that to be tied out. But the only thing we can do right now, we could untangle it like this. I don't want to do it too much.
Should we just unscrew it?
You're gonna have to unscrew it, yeah. Loosen them all up, right?
Right.
Right. But you're gonna have to take that one off. That's the only one. Yeah, if you mess up, make sure you correct it before you do anything, because if you start adding things up, and what happened here, he placed the cable underneath the motherboard like this. This is the motherboard, and the cable went under. We don't want any shorts or anything to happen, because there's a lot of circuitry underneath the motherboard that could damage, or any kind of movement could damage the actual circuits. So we're gonna remove it and lift it up and take the cable out. All right. I'm gonna. It's not. You remove it. Oh,
yep.
Hey. I can't get the screw. There it is here. Right? Okay. Now this one, I can't lift it. Oh, there, just lift it up. Okay. Get the cable out.
Oh.
Well, I can't lift anymore, so you're gonna, because they'll break the other sides. There you go. Go over it. Go over it. It's, you have to push it towards up.
Oh.
Like this. Let me see.
Oh, it's
Remember, there's a little thing in the little jump thing. Here, I'll lift it up a little bit. Go. It's almost out. There you go. There you go. Okay, that one's out. Now this one right here, we're gonna have to loosen it up some more here, so we can pass this underneath. Because see how I tangled it up in here? It's a little tangle in here. We don't want that to happen. Let me zoom out. We don't want to tangle. See how this is a horrible tangle. We don't want that. Do this, pass it here, especially the water cooling. So we're gonna keep that on the side. Now we're gonna start plugging in the other stuff. This is a USB 3.0. We're gonna plug into the motherboard, and after you got it. Okay, all right. He's gonna plug in. Okay.
Citywide Tunic 70. Yo, Watto.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, City? Oh, right now we're doing a gaming machine. We're gonna try to change the angles here. We're gonna try to see if we could get a better angle as soon as we set up the last screws in here. I got 2 cameras in here, and we're gonna try to get you. Right now, he's setting up the motherboard in the actual tower right now, and we pre-set up the water cooling system because that was the hardest thing to do, and that was the longest thing that took us maybe a couple of minutes. But we didn't want to waste too much time on the stream. If you guys want to see something like that, I'm going to do a time lapse on a video that we're going to talk about all the components that go in here. And okay, so right now what we did, we pretty much doing cable management a lot. We're trying to keep the motherboard away from all these cables, and I have this one ready to go. This is actually a SATA drive connection that we have ready here. We're going to do a Ryzen chip. AMD, of course, 1 memory right now stick, and then the video card. We're gonna set up an AMD. We're gonna put a RX 580 video card, a Radeon, on here in this system. Now the water cooling system is probably the largest. It takes almost the same size as the freaking tower. So if you guys are gonna build something like this, look at your specs first. Unfortunately, I didn't do my homework. He did his homework. He was ready for it. And when I looked at it, I was like, I don't know if it's going to fit. But you know what? Corsair were pretty genius that did this little gap here. Right here, they have a gap. Let me see if I can fold it up right here. So I can lift it up just a little. The gap's right there. And if you guys see the Corsair, it goes all the way to the bottom right here. But you cannot put any fans in here. You're gonna use the existing fans in there. So that was pretty neat. I like that. All right. So the next part we're going to do is plug in the motherboard in there. We're going to plug in the USB, the stuff that we talked about. Make sure when you plug it in, don't find any tangles, all right?
Okay.
And see how it has a little nip here?
Yes.
Make sure when you put it in there, if it's the wrong way, you can bend the needles. And in flat, you know, there's an empty slot right there. You see the empty slot? Make sure, let me see. You guys can see the empty slot right there. Make sure the empty slot, you figure out the cables on there, right? So figuring it out,
Over there, right?
yeah, it's going to be a little hard. So right now, did you figure out where the empty slot's at?
Yeah, it's on that side right in here. So we go like this.
Well, there's only one way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, got any questions on the hardware? We're not doing an M.2 hard drive on this one. We're doing a SATA drive. It's a mechanical drive, but it's a 2 terabyte that we're adding in here. So that one's reseated. It's perfect. Okay. Now we start setting up the rest of the stuff. The rest of the stuff will be
The audio?
the audio.
Where was that one at?
That one was on this side right here, I believe. Right here.
Yeah. That goes like...
Take it as much as you want over there.
Yes, okay.
Let me see if I... Perfect. Sorry. Okay. Put the camera there a little bit better.
So that's done.
All right, the next part. We're moving on. So we got pretty much all the connections in here. Memory. Why don't we just put the memory right now in there?
Yeah.
Might as well leave it there.
I open this one.
Make sure that, yeah, either this one, either one. Usually it's supposed to be on the second one, but it still turns on.
So the first one?
It's the other way. The pins are wrong.
Oh.
Flip it around.
Like that.
We're going to get the other one anyway, so we're going to put it on a bit. Just
That. And make sure it goes in.
the back end first. The back end, because the back end doesn't open. There you go. Make sure they kind of both have to be at the same time down. There you go. Push it down until it. Push it down until that one closes automatically. Keep going. There you go. That's locked.
Cool.
So we got the memory in there. Okay, let me make sure this is there. All right, we got the memory. We got the pretty much everything. The video card will be at the end. We don't need the video card right now. No, it's okay. It's good.
We're good, we're good.
Now the next part would be the hardest part,
Which?
we have to connect this, send it to the back.
Okay.
This one right here, it's another connection you need to plug in.
That's the
This is the
fan?
fan.
Okay.
So you gotta remember there's a fan connection right here.
Yes.
So plug that one in there.
Any direction?
No, there's only one direction.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we got that in there. Now on top of that, we're ready for the water cooling system to actually go in there if you want, so you can get out of the way. But before that, prior to that, we want to make sure we have all the connections that we're going to put in the motherboard already lined up. So we got this one, and I know it's tangled up in here. This one is part of the RGB lighting, but we're not doing it yet until we get the power.
Okay.
Because remember, it needs a power connection. So right now we're going to get the power at the end. Right now I would say we could get this out of the way.
Okay.
You could get out of the way. Remember how we talked about it? Get out of the way, plug it in there.
So
Make sure there's no cables tangled with it too.
there.
All right, and those cables, maybe you want to put them. Yeah, there you go. And try
How are
to
we gonna do it?
like this. So make sure that these things twist a little bit, right? They twist this way and this. All right.
Okay.
So you want to do it this way if you want. Make sure that we have enough fan room for the fans. If we do it this way, it's actually a lot better, but then the sign's the other way. See that?
Mm-hmm.
But we want to make sure it says coarse air. So hold on. Twist it this way.
Okay. And so we need to
Actually, we should put the fans.
put that first.
Yeah, we might need the space because once they go in there, we can't even adjust this one.
Okay.
So why don't we put 2 fans at least? But do we have enough fans support here?
Slots.
We have 1 in here, right here, but this
But
is
that one
used.
was used.
Okay. We could use up the connections, these connections, to become fans. The ones I have in here. We can do that. But you know what? Let's plug this one in too, right now.
Oh, the.
Yeah, why don't you
the
do that?
one
Because you're not going to have access to it.
Okay. This one went. Let's speak. Okay.
Alright?
And this USB went.
And these have to be facing out, remember? So you can suck in air. You want them air in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
So this USB was the one
It-
that
it
was,
was-
here.
There was an extra one. Let me see.
Yeah, right here. Right.
I can't see it. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. You see in the
Yeah,
corner?
yeah.
Alright. So look at the pin that's missing.
It's that one, right?
Alright. Because don't bend them. They're fragile.
Push it up a little. Okay.
Alright, you got it? You can just leave it loose right now. That's fine. So we got all the main cables in here. Alright. We're missing a couple of things, other items.
Which?
We want to mount these up, right? So in order to mount these up, it has to be from the top. The screws will have to be in the top, right?
Yes.
So remember, we want to suck in air. Remember, the electronics was this way to suck in air.
Mhm.
Electronics in. So it would have to be. We'll flip them this way if you want. Either way, it could go either way. But you want a cable management, and if we don't have a connection right now, we could connect these later. But we want to keep them together. So
Should we put them through the back?
the cables. We can do that. We can send it through the back, but after we get a connection.
Yeah.
Right now, what we're going to do is mount them. So, you see them up here? You see these connections? There's slots in here, the slides. You see the slides up here?
Yeah.
On this side? Get those screws that we have that came with the original. They're right here. They're right here. They're right there. Right there. I'm looking at them.
These.
Right here. No, right here. Right here. These.
These were the case, not the fans.
Yeah, they're fan keys. They're for fans. That's what they're like that. In fact, you could screw them in and test them out right now, just to test them out. Get one if you want. If you're not comfortable with it, like these are for fans. See how fat they are?
Yeah.
They're fat like me.
Oh.
So you basically have to screw them in there. See that?
Oh, okay.
But you can slide them in there. That's what they are for. To penetrate. Right? Now, they go either way, but once they go in there, they kind of lock in, right? Okay. So I want you to remember that they have to be facing in. It could be either way. Don't worry about the logo, as long as the cable is managing. So we want the cable out of the way. So I would prefer you do something like this.
Okay.
Where you at least get one or two. And they have it for larger fans in here. There's 2 slots. See the first slot?
Yep.
Is for the smaller one. The larger one is for the other fan. So here, you're going to have to figure this shit out. I'm going to move this out of the way. Some stuff out of the way for now. So you can start messing around with it. I'm going to put it right here near us. If we can't get them on right now today, those fans, I have, I'm going to look for the connections, right? You worry about that. Because we need 2 connections to connect to, 2 extensions to connect to the fans. So let me look for them while you add that.
Screw it.
Yeah. I'm going to look for the connections for now.
Okay.
I have some, I have a bunch of them. I think I used them all up, but we'll figure it out. Oh. Here, I found them. Huh? Is it hard? Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Now, do at least cross. Another cross. Here, face it your way. What? All right, so this will be... Let me just check this out real quick. No, this is the wrong one. Okay, you just keep doing it. I'll find the right connection. Oh, look, I have another black. We'll use that one instead. Oh, 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 oh.
That's the logo facing out like this. Right?
Yeah, yeah. The logo facing out, yes.
Okay.
Because we want to suck in, we want to push air down. This is the only one that's going to push out.
And the cable's gonna go down here.
Yeah. Just make sure they're not in the way, all right? That's why we wanted to put those on. We should have put those up first, too. But, you know, we don't have to go by the rules. I'm looking for the right connections. So far I haven't found them. I keep looking. Put these outside. Might have to buy those extensions when we go to Fry's for the fans. I can't find any. That's so many. I'm not organized.
Underscore Green Pea. Hello.
What's up, underscore Green Pea? What's going on, brother? How you doing? We're building a gaming system, an AMD. Really good rig. We're gonna put an RX 580 video card on it. Right now we have 8 gigs of memory. We're gonna go buy some more later, but we actually bought one, but we didn't check. We didn't check what kind of memory, and they gave us a freaking laptop memory. That thing was funny, man. And now I gotta go drive my ass out there and go buy the damn memory because they gave us the wrong memory. It's funny how things work. So we got that.
@_Green P is now following.
Oh, thank you, Green P. Thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you for the support too. We do a lot of gaming rigs here. We do a lot of hardware. If you guys like what you guys see, I do a lot of videos on YouTube. I do a lot of videos on gaming and streaming, on how to do all sorts of things. So if you guys are interested, I could guide you to it too. Let me close this out. If you guys want more stuff, more information, check out my videos. I got a bunch of them on YouTube. I do a lot of streaming on nightly gaming. We do a lot of gaming at night, but a lot of hardware and during the week. So we got a lot of upgrades that we give out, and we send it out there so you guys can check it out. I think I put it twice, did I? No. Put it in there too. How you guys? All right. So we finished with additional connections. Let me move these to the floor. All right. So here's a little rundown of what we did. All right. What Josh is doing today. So this is perfect. This mesh right here that comes with it. It's for dust bunnies and other star particles. You could wash this. This is pretty clean, you know, once you clean it. Water, don't use water. Use, you know, alcohol if you want once in a while. Because alcohol kind of evaporates immediately, you know, after like 10 seconds of it. Water stays there for a while. You might get into a crevice. Make sure you just run a clean. In fact, they have these wipies with the Clorox that you can do. You just swap it. This is magnetic on the side of it, so you can always take this off. And this goes right above it where the actual fans reside, right? These two fans, it's an overkill, to be honest with you. We don't need them, but because they came with the reservoir, we're using the fans for that, all right? So overall, it's looking like a rig now. We're going to send this one to the back. So what we're going to do, give me the little snippet. See that the red ones right there? Yeah, those. Yeah, we're gonna send this sucker. That's why I have these. These are sharp. These are super good. These are my favorite tools. They are, man. These are my favorite. I use these for everything. When I'm doing 3D printing, it's one of my favorite stuff. I got a lot of videos on 3D printing too that are coming up, man, that we're working on. So right now we're pretty much done with the basic stuff. We're going to start with the power. We're going to start with the next step, the power. And that's going to be a little handful. We're going to send these cables back. We don't want to make sure that they get in the way. So you want to grab the power. It's right behind you. On the power itself, we're going to use this EVGA 850 BQ. And this is not the platinum or the silver. I think it's the regular copper one. All right. There's 3 different versions of it. There's gold, silver, and platinum. All right. This is pretty much just a basic one, but it's an 850 watts. It's an overkill for this machine, but we are going to set a couple of things in here, and we're going to light it up right now. Now, this is going to have to be facing this way. This is like a virtual setup where we're going to do it. And it's pretty much all the cables go to the top, and there's a hole right in the top of the system that they pop out through the back and connect through everything else. So to put it in here, it's going to be a little drag because we have to remove this casing in here, or we have to put it on the bottom. I'm going to lift it up. I think there's another input in there. So let me remove that cable. Hold on. There's a cable in here. So I'm going to pick it up like this. Grab this. All right. There we go. Be careful. Okay, now slide it in there. Did it fit? Yeah. Okay. Put it in there.
Put the cables in first, right?
Huh?
We put the cables in?
Yeah, because they go here. You see where I'm sticking them out right here? All right. Try to pass them as much as you can. In here, through here. And if it's your first time, guys, give that a like and subscribe and help the show out, man. We're trying to grow. So far, we're 4,280 something subscriber on YouTube. Mixer, I don't have that many. 70, 80. Twitch, probably 48. You know, so we're trying to get a bigger number right now, but it's hard. It's hard. There's a lot of competition, a lot of things. But if you guys like stuff like this, I do this all the time. I do live streaming on video builds.
The rubber thing came out.
Not everything.
No, the rubber thing.
Huh? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. This is what you do. Don't worry about that rubber thing. That thing could come out and just pass all the cables, and then you can always come back and fix that rubber thing.
Okay.
Right. But make sure that rubber thing's in there still. It has to be within there, and you could come back, and that thing is just so it won't cut the cable because it's pretty sharp edges, you know.
Okay.
Once start sliding this in there too.
One more. Oh, is this one gonna stay in the back?
I will send this one. This one's gonna be for the hard drive.
So does it stay in the back?
It could stay in the back.
Okay.
And come out through here. Yeah, you're right. It could stay in the back.
I think that's everything.
You got everything in there? Start pushing it. Pull it out. All of it. There you go. Keep going. Are you sure it fits? Are you sure it fits?
Nope.
It didn't fit. So, huh? So we might have to. No, it's not gonna fit today. So we're gonna have to take it off.
Okay.
So take the thing off. Take all the cables out. This we're gonna have to lift this off, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So you didn't measure it. Failed on arrival. It's okay. Mistakes happen. Plenty of time. So you want to put this back for now. I won't lose it or keep it. Actually, put it back. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're wondering why I'm taking it. So on this one, there's a connection in the bottom. Look in the bottom. Look in the bottom. You see these right here? It's right here. They slide off. It's right. I think it's right here. Hold on. It's supposed to come off. Sliding out or... Everything's supposed to come out. See this? There's another screw here in the bottom. Yeah, there's one right here. One right here. And one right here. And one right here on this side.
Okay.
But I'm looking if there's more on the bottom. And I don't know about these two. Let me see. Oh no, that's for the casing. So this is the only one that you need to remove. So there's 3 of them in the front of it.
Oh, I don't know what I should do. How do you do this?
Let me see. Okay, hold on. There's a screw right there. Oh, is it? Oh, it's not screwed? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Doesn't slide out. You might have to take that one off right there. This one. Just don't lose the screw.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if we do that, then we can...
No, because there's a block here. This thing needs to come out completely. Man.
What if we remove the... Because the screw we just removed was the hard drive. If we remove this sled, then we can slide it in and then put it back there.
No, you can't because you're not going to get clearance on this.
Well, this was blocking it though.
Okay, try it.
Let's try it.
Yeah. I think you need one more screw on the bottom, no? Underneath? Check the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's hard to take this thing off apart.
Oh, I don't think I need to remove it completely.
Okay.
Slide it.
I'm surprised this thing didn't fit. It's supposed to fit like... You're right. Can you slide it in there? A little bit more. A little bit more. Can you take this off still? No.
Well, no, because there's 4 screws in the bottom.
4 of them?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
We can lay it down.
Yeah, but get the water cooling part out. It's facing up before. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's it. Try to fit this in here. This part goes in here. It's hard. Which one's my water? Give it to me. I'll drink it all. Man, that thing's hard to take apart. Oh, it's moving. Okay, it's moving. Alright, so lift this up. Hold this. Let's get this baby in there. Oh, yeah. This one first.
Can we put the cables through first?
The what?
The cables, push them through first.
Oh, yeah. Where's the rubber thing?
It's right here.
Oh, I just push the cable first, and then you could put them on the rubber after. So. Oh. It's a piece of paper. Guy's an idiot. The guy that sold us the damn memory, I think he did the wrong thing. I don't think he knew what he was doing. It was our fault for not looking at it too. And one other thing too, this needs to be facing this way because of the fan that's sucking. See the air in here? Yeah, there you go.
Just
Let it drop more. Oh, there you go. What happened?
the cables.
It's stuck?
When you pull the cables through more.
Okay. Hold on. We need to tie this up too.
Okay.
So,
I think because it's lying on top of one of its cables.
if you get one screw in there, we're good.
Where are they at?
Right here. You don't have any extra? I got a bunch of them here. No, that's just a filter for the air. I think it's this one right here. This is one of them. Flip it your side first before, and tie one, at least one of them.
Where do I screw it in?
Look, right here. See that's right here?
Okay.
Try and line it up. Line it up.
Well,
You got it?
look at that. Is this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for some more. Here's another one. Did it fit? Tell me if it doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, we have a bunch of them. Here's another one. Those are for those are the actual ones for this tower. Not for this tower, but for the actual power supply. Line him all up. If not, this one's another optional one too.
There it fits. This one. Right?
You want to lift? You want to put it sideways so you could work better? Actually, you know what? I think I did it wrong. I think it. No, it's right. It's right. It's right because the power's like yeah. Okay. No. Okay, those work fine, huh? Okay, let me get you some more of those. Here's the other one. Is there another one right there? Yeah.
It's this one.
Okay, do that one, yeah. Let me put all these away. I got a lot of tiny screws. I collect them. So I got a lot of those, and I kind of recognize them all already. Okay, so hold on. We're not done yet. Remove all these screws first.
Let me put this back in next one.
Okay. So, okay, go ahead, do what you need to do. I'll move this out of the way. Go. Okay, I'm gonna put the hard drive over here so it won't fall, right? And I'm gonna grab all these screws and save them for you right here, right? Because they're the ones that for the Okay, that's all of them. Give me the plastics. I'll start putting the plastic things so we won't cut them.
I'm gonna pull no more now. This one.
Do it.
Because
Okay, you got them all?
the hard drive one is staying in the back, right?
Okay, yeah, they'll stay in the back. So I'm just putting these things in here.
And this cable is for what?
That one is for
Oh, this is one of the fans, right?
the fans, yeah. Don't let it get on the way too, either way. Actually, you know what? This one right here is the actual motherboard. It would have to go through the back, through here. We don't really need that one in there. CPU, GPU will be this, and this is what CPU, these two.
Go to the back?
Yeah, because they're gonna have to come out through here, and plug in here.
Oh, okay.
So, in fact, it would have to come out through here, the big one if you can, and plug it in here.
Okay.
So the largest one, this one here, that one. Can you send it all the way to the top? Is it too much? Or you're gonna have to come out through here?
If it's.
Maybe we have to remove a fan now.
Oh, could I just send it through here then?
Yeah, send it to there.
Okay.
Is there any? You know why that's not gonna work? We're gonna have to come in through here and down, drop down.
Okay.
And then it has to connect this way. It has to connect this way, like that.
Okay.
So we could do this. No, we could do it. We could do it from there. We can do it from there. Right
Okay.
there. But I don't want it to touch the memory. All right. And then I was thinking about just putting it through here and plugging in there and kind of tidying it up, you know. But your call.
Let's try it to the top one.
But the fan is on the way now, so. Oh, there it is. Almost got it. There it is.
Okay.
Now we have to flip it. It's hard. No, we're gonna have to flip it. Hold on, because the other cable didn't pass through. Hold on. No, we're not gonna have clearance. Go back. We're not gonna have clearance to spin it around. So it has to be through here. Has to be through here. Through here.
Alright.
That's fine. We'll do that.
Okay.
That one has to be there. The CPU. Did I send you the CPU? Here. CPU has to go through there. This one. There you go. CPU goes into the other side. Goes all the way over here in the front. So
Send that to
there's no box in here. You know what? Can you go through here? Right here on the bottom, right here. So we can see it in the bottom right here. And is that gonna get in the way? Right now. Maybe we could do that. See how they come here like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's perfect. I'm not gonna plug them in. I'm just gonna leave it there, right?
Alright.
But this one right here, we could do the same thing, but then I don't want it to cross the water cooling system. You know, the water cooling system is gonna go in here. You don't want that in the way. So we'll do this. We'll plug them in right now, all right? We'll plug them in
Okay. So
prior
give
to
me-
it. All right, you got all the cables that you needed?
Where did all the screws go?
I have them.
We could put the
Yeah.
hard drive bit back. Yeah.
Remember, you don't have to put them all, as long as you have two cross connect.
Yeah.
Here's all the screws.
Let's sit it down again.
You guys have any questions on the setup? It's a little difficult sometimes with all the cable management. We want to clean it as clean as possible. We're going to use the back, a lot of the back, to hide a lot of cables. Unfortunately, the CPU and the GPU is the CPU and the motherboard cables. We can't pass them in because of the settings that we have here. But you know what? I think I have an idea. How about here? Look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
Keep it away from everything. And then we go in through there. Yeah, that will work. Clean, keep it nice and clean. Okay. We could line it up, clean it up, and zip tie it in a bit. And what is this?
That's the hard drive.
Okay, this could be plugged in here, and then the secondary hard drive. All right. After. We're gonna switch out this black drive with the instead of the blue one, so it could look nice. Oh, sorry. Move the camera a little bit.
There you go. There we go. Back. Should I take the blue one out right now?
Yeah. Move this camera over here. How about that? That's better. Okay. All right. So we're done with that part. You want to power it up, maybe connect the powers. So
maybe we should do this
that one, and or it could go that one first, and then this one second. However you want.
Goes like that.
Remember, one of these is going to power up your power for your fans. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
One of them. So you have plenty of connection. Now you want to.
Fresh_IPA. No picture on Twitch.
No picture on Twitch? Let's check it out. What's going on Twitch, man? Thanks for letting me know, man. Why isn't it working? No picture on Twitch. Yeah, there is a picture. I'm looking at it live. It is working. Stream maker now available on your mobile dashboard. Okay. Yeah, it's working. I see it. Maybe it's just you. Probably. Can you check your Twitch real quick on your phone? We're gonna check on our phone system real quick just to make sure that it is working. See if you can see it. Twitch. I'll give you my password in a bit.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's live?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. We got a picture. Yeah, we do have a picture on it. Maybe you want to check your settings.
Fresh_IPA. LOL, it was just me.
Oh, it's just you. Yeah, you scared me. Yeah. So, okay. So, we're building a computer right now, a gaming system. We're doing it from scratch. If you guys have any questions or any comments. Awesome water and cooling system we got on here. Just to show off a little bit. It's an H150i. It's a long water and cooling system. Now, we're not using these fans to cool the system. We're going to use the existing fans on the tower. So, right now, it's not cable management wise. We're not really clean right now, but we're going to clean it up as we go along with it. So, right now, the only thing we have to do is make sure that we have all the proper connections. So, let's line this up down. Now, the next one, we're going to put in this.
Okay.
All right. So, there we go. And then I know this is residing here, but look at that. Gotta make sure that it lines up properly. We want to make sure that this connects here too. I think if we have, does it have enough reach to connect there?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Might. Now
You could take out the memory. And we could do that. Let's take out the memory. Here, take out the memory, put it somewhere else. And we have more clearance. But prior to that, make sure these wires are not in the way. We don't want to make sure. So you might have to, you could do it. I believe in you.
So do I do it right now?
Yeah, just make sure you have enough clearance. Let me see. If you could do it, do it that way. If not, you're gonna have to go through the.
And how do I plug it in?
That goes like that. How you have it.
Just like that.
Yeah, but you're missing one. You're missing this one. You know what? You're not gonna have. Go back to how you had it, because I forgot you still have the other one. Without breaking it. Okay, go through there. Drop it in there like that. You got to connect both of them together. There's 2 pieces of it.
Okay.
And the grip, it shows you that see how they line up like a puzzle? There you go.
Like that.
Yeah, now figure out which way it goes, because I can't see it from here. And make sure that this cable is not in the way.
What cable is this?
Go. Just don't. There's 2 more cables. This is another one. This is a different one. This is a.
That's the fan, right?
Yeah. So go ahead and start plugging it in if you can.
So it's just gonna go like that.
Yeah.
And like that.
If you could, it's like a puzzle. It's like if you had it. If you guys are ever a kid and you had the freaking puzzle where you had to fit the stars in the box in the square in the square, this is pretty much the same thing.
This is hard.
I know it is. You figure it out?
I think I'm doing it.
Let me see.
Can I put this one in first and then put that one in after?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. And that one's in.
Hmm. Let me see. It's not going in. You might have to do both of them out. Yeah, you're gonna have to take out the other one. So the only way to take it out is pushing the button. I can't even push the button. Yeah, because the thing is, this one needs to go overlap that one. It needs to go in first.
Oh.
So there's a button. You have to push the button. Can you? Let's see. I got it. Nah, I gotta pull it out. Can you push it out? When I push the button, go. No. No. You're gonna break it.
How do you push it out?
There, I got it. So these things right here, these 2.
Oh, this one goes on first.
Yeah, that one goes. Maybe that one first.
Okay.
User error.
Need to put that underneath this cable, right?
It goes the first one on this corner. This is the hardest part when you're working. Sometimes I like to install it prior to doing the motherboard, but you never predict how much space you have in there with all the damn cable that you have to run. Hopefully in the future they eliminate a couple of cables. I mean, right now you need it. You need them for everything, but in the future I think a lot of systems are going to come pre-built with pre-cable.
It's in there.
And where the contact should be coming on. So that's, you see how it's flush now?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
But we're not done with that cable. We need the other one.
Which other one?
We need these.
Okay.
This is important. So these go in here. These do the same thing. Remember how they line up?
Mm-hmm.
Find out how they line up, and then you plug them in there.
Okay.
See how these 2 go in there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how.
It has to be this way, I think. Yeah, it is this way. Is it?
That's for the motherboard. That's for the CPU. Power the CPU. That's what it is.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, so let's do a little rerun on it. We just set up the motherboard and the CPU power. So we're trying to do cable management, keep it away from everything else, but it's kind of impossible some of the times. But we'll try to keep it as clean as possible. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to run a couple of other cables. We'll put the memory at the end.
Okay.
Now I do want to set up the, what is this? This is keep it outside. This is for the,
That's the hard drive.
yeah, the hard drive. This is for the motherboard, the hard drive, and the
This is
send
the-
it to the back.
Okay.
Make sure no other cables extracting or
What is this?
This is a part of the fans, so we
These
don't
two,
need
right?
these two. These two right now, we don't have a connections right now, so keep them out there. Now we got this one's part of the fans too.
So
These three
are gonna go into this.
Okay.
These three, right?
we could zip tie these if you want.
Okay.
You want to do that?
I think he was upstairs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd it go?
I will zip tie 'em all these right here together.
Okay.
I think they're right here. They're right
Yeah.
here. I got it. I got plenty of them here. Here, let me move the whole shit. I can't move this. And let me move the camera a little bit back. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna move this a little bit here. Let me get the bag out. Got a lot. Oh, watch out. We get all the zip ties in here. The big ones. I need this. These are the larger ones. Hold on. I have the smaller ones. There they are. Small ones. They're white. We'll put this back. Sorry about that.
So I need to do it.
Let me move this out of the way. Pick the camera a little bit higher.
How far down should I do?
I would zip time where they come out right here, right there, right there, right there, and then snip it with this. I'm just gonna do one, right?
Yeah.
At the next one, 'cause these are gonna be together. So zip time right here. Then I leave these loose until we find out where they go. Right? This is another halfway right here. I would get black, but unfortunately I don't have black right now. Okay, so that's good. And then we can always move the adjustment. So we got that. We got this. What is this going to?
That is going to. That's the audio.
Okay, audio.
Yeah.
So what's zip time after? This is part of the
That's the RGB.
RGB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So now we're gonna put in the baby. Let's put in the baby. I'm gonna put in the main part, which is So wait a minute. Look at the cable. Look at the cable. See the cable?
yeah.
Go. You gotta mess with this stuff. This is the hard part. Don't worry about the camera. Hold on the camera. Don't mess this up. This is the hardest part right here.
Almost.
Okay, I'll hold it down. Okay, tie it up.
It's
It's in. Tie it up. Use the screwdriver now. Use the other one. Okay, good. All right, so we got that part. Okay, we don't want to obstruct a lot of the fan too, so we're gonna make sure that there's no cables running through there. So we could split these up on this side here, this side, just like that, and then this one right here are fans. So we're gonna keep. We're not even gonna connect these right now. So don't worry about those right now. We might not even connect them. We don't have the connection.
Should
Now,
we connect?
this one is important.
It goes
You
to-
want to zip tie after, or you want to make sure you zip tie this. You don't want this to hit your fan.
Should we do that
So,
right now?
huh?
Should we just do it right now?
Yeah, do it right now. Do it as short as possible. It's right there anyway, so I would say this way like that, and then just plug it in. And then cut that. Okay. Now plug it in. I'm not sure which way it goes. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Okay. And should we plug in the fans next? Or just go here, right?
Yeah, we go to the fans next. Let me see. Okay.
And then what is this?
This one is an extra fan, isn't it? Where'd you get this one from? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There's so many good defense here.
Yeah, where'd you
Where they
this?
grab this one?
You grabbed the wrong one.
Oh. This is.
Yeah.
Oh, this one goes into the. Okay.
Yeah.
This one goes here.
Okay.
Then this one goes here.
Make sure. Hold on. See how you don't want to tangle them right
Yeah.
now. So it goes on this side, so you can keep it.
Okay.
Plug it in. There's only one way. All right. So this one we could cable management and send it back after we put in the memory, right?
Oh, and then
This
this is
one
the SATA.
is SATA. So this one we could send it through the back here or through the back, right? Either way. But I would say put the memory now,
Okay.
so we don't have to mess around with it. Remember the memory in the front. Make sure no cables are in. Remember the back first. Nope. Oh, there it is. No. Lift this up. I don't think it recited. There you go. Okay, wait. This side's not on at the same time. Go. Is there anything hitting it? Okay. Push it on that side. Okay, so we're good. All right, now we could do cable management, all this stuff. So we'll flip it. Oh, this one's important. Remember the?
That's the hard drive? Oh, what is this one?
No, this is. Did you connect the RGB lighting?
No. That's somewhere else. What is this?
That one is part of the fans.
this
Those are
one,
fans.
yeah.
Where's the RGB lighting?
That one goes in the middle.
I have it here, but which one is it? You have to have one.
Or was it this one? I think it was this one. It's down here. Somewhere.
Okay, let's flip it up.
It is this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So wait a minute. You want to make sure you don't have too many cables on here. So this one right here, we could go through the bottom and here in the back. Right here in the back. Look at this.
Oh, okay.
Put it here and just plug it in here. Want to keep the mess in the back. We don't want to keep it in the front. You know?
This one goes is that how it goes?
See? I can't see it. You can see. It goes up. See, it's like a. It's like that. That's it. All right. So let's flip it back forward here. Well, let's tuck this in first. All right. We don't need any cables right now. We're gonna try to just a cable management here. All right. So now we're gonna start with the CPU. You got that? We're gonna plug that sucker in there. Let's do a little cable management here. Like tie these up. You know, make them closer together. Time up in here so they won't move too much. Maybe right here. Look at that. Like right there. Nobody's gonna see this in the back, so you want to keep it nice and clean. And then yeah, you could go ahead and cut that out. All right, that one. Then we want to make sure we clean up our mess. This one right here, you can plug it right here too, or that one, either one. This one's better probably.
Yeah.
No, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
you got it. Okay. Now, this one right here.
Which is this?
This is the motherboard. This is the
This part.
part of this one. So, can you fit this one in here, like that, or is it which way?
Oh,
It's the wrong one, huh?
we should send it to this one.
You do what you need to do. No. Which way is facing up? See, L is up.
Yeah, it's like this.
Well, then switch it around. Then get this other cable, the black one that you have.
Oh, we plugged it into this
Yeah,
one already.
get that one. So you can do this one.
Oh, why don't we just... Oh, no, we can't do it.
No. This one could be this one right here on that one.
Oh,
You understand?
yeah.
Just switch the cables.
Okay. So this one's gonna go... here.
Yeah, so we don't have to do the work again. There you go. Okay. I want to keep all the cable up here. This one, no, I send it back there already. Grab. No, I send it back. It's right here. Right here.
This one. Oh, we never plugged it in.
We never plugged it in. So this one right here could go in the first one, I think. Or I can't even see it. Let's play it down again. Okay, let's send this one over here for. Okay, on that one, it's up there. You see? Damn, it's gonna be hard to get at. I know. That's what I said. This one right here should be the one in the bottom, right?
Okay.
So we could send this one back to the back. To the back. There's another hole in here. You see that?
Yeah.
But to get it, you're gonna have to figure that out. Go ahead and send it.
Okay, I got this one in.
Got it?
I think that's it.
Hey, how come this is moving? Okay, no, it's not moving. That was. The fans are in the way. This one,
This is the one that we need to do.
then we can send it to the back if you want, or to the front. There's a lot of cables through here. It's a mess right here. I don't like this. There's too much. Look at this one. Look at this tangle one. Which one's this one? Oh, this is part of the fan.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's gonna.
Yeah, so this one is going. Did it even reach?
Won't even reach. You
No.
might have to go. Why don't you send it to the bottom there? Just send it to the bottom.
Then we need to turn it upside down too. Huh.
Okay, then why don't we do this? We can't use that one then. Just get rid of that one completely. No, get rid of it. It's straight through. This will go through here. And the motherboard's right here. Can you plug it in here? Okay, let me see if it reaches here to here.
I could do it.
But it has to go in through somewhere.
We'll put this one in. That one's in.
But you have to in here, or you could switch it with this one. This one, if this one's shorter to the motherboard, then connect this one through here. Here, let me show you.
Oh,
Send this one through here to the motherboard.
put this
right?
one back. We had it.
Yeah. Put this one in here. Yeah, I think that will work. Because we don't have enough cables.
Is that the right way?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That one's in.
Now send that one
This
to
one
you.
in. Is in there.
Mhm. Okay, send that one. Get the blue one out. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna lay it down. You might have to plug it in however you want. Can it reach? You might have to go underneath all the cables because there's too many cables in here. There's too many freaking cables. Disconnect the one that we don't need anymore. We're not using one of them.
It's this one.
Right.
And just pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't want to come out.
I got it. This one?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, there's a little. Man, this one's on the way. That's why. It will come out if I do this. In the front, you have to pinch it this way. Can you see? Can you see? Here it is. I got it. There it goes. Pinch it.
Is that the right one?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. That one is out. And we got the blue one. Oh, we don't have the blue one. Now, to get the blue one, can we send it through here in the back? Plug it in? I think so. But I can't even see how it goes. Yeah, we could do it. L is down, so L is down. So what's this way? bend it out. Here, you want to do it? Either one, you can plug it anywhere. Here. You don't got it? You got it?
No, it's there, but
Okay, why don't we? We're gonna have to do something else dramatically. Take this off, man. You have to take the fan off. You have to. I don't think we should put them in there. The fans are just in the way.
okay.
Yeah, they're gonna mess up. They could mess up the cabling this way. I don't have the power for it. You don't need them, to be honest with you. Yeah, plenty of fan power with the ones in the front and the ones in the back. Move these out of the way.
Then we can cable manage it better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say yeah, if it's a bigger tower and more horsepower and more of everything, you know. But this is an overkill on the water cooling system, so you can overclock this system, you know. You can always come back and put it on if you want. But honestly, yeah, one more. It's just in the way. There we go. Plus, they don't even turn on.
There's so much.
Okay. Put 'em together here. All right. Put that one out of the way. Now, here we go. Now, can you see?
Yeah. No, like. Doesn't matter which one, right?
No.
There you
Good? Okay.
Okay.
So, got that. We got that. Now we have to clean it up because it's a mess. So, this one here.
Since we got rid of the
Damn, we got a lot of. This is too tight.
since we got rid of the fans, could we route this one through here and just go into there?
Yeah, which one?
The big power one. Through here and then just.
It might not work because you still have to bend it, and then we tried it. I had it already out, and I couldn't do it.
Didn't we try to this one though? I think we tried to.
All right, do that. Remember, you have to push the button. Cool. All right, lift it up. Okay. There's another cable right there, right in the front of it. You see this one?
Yes, which is that one?
Which is that one?
That's
Well, that's what is it? Can we disconnect it and connect it through there?
okay.
What is that?
Oh, I think this is the.
The hard ones.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Or just leave it as it is. Don't worry about it. All right, go. Come on, I want to get this computer started. I'm excited.
Is that gonna work?
I don't know. You tell me. You say you.
Hi Spot, at Vanilla Flyer 347 is now following.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing.
I think it'll work. It's just gonna be hard to get it in.
Remember, you have to put the small one in first. So,
Yeah, as far as it goes. How does oh my not work? That one's in.
Okay. Good luck on the other one. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. Just
You guys got any? You guys have any questions on the build?
it's-
If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask, or any kind of assistance. I mean, right now what we're trying to do is cable management at the same time. Oh, he got it in. Look at that. Ugly cable management. The ugliest cable management I ever seen. But look at that. Ugly. I would personally. I don't know. Man.
Let's do this.
I'm surprised that this thing even gets off the ground. Nah, just kidding. It'll turn on. Okay, so we pretty much got all the cables. The only reason that we're doing this is like we don't have enough cables. That's why we don't. We're gonna send this back. These cables to the fan ones. Please send more to the back. You could tie them up. Send them all like that. There you go. This one, send it to the back. Actually, I will see if I can put it all the way to the top. Tie them up somehow. All of them, like here. Tie these. Hide as much as you can, but remember, they have to squeeze in, right? So, you gotta be careful. Because remember, the cover goes in here. You can't, nothing like, this is too bulky probably. We might have to move this somewhere else or somewhere like that. Because remember, the cover is gonna hit. Remember the cover.
Where's this?
Tuck it in there.
Okay.
I think we should cover it up now.
Yeah.
All right, let's cover it up.
Oh, the RGB. We didn't do that one.
The RGB lighting.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah, we did. So let's cover the back, the front first. Here, put this in here. I'm gonna leave it right there, right? For now. This one, get the cover. Damn, it's ugly, but nobody's gonna see this. That's the glass, not the glass. Yeah. That one should go here. Damn, it's. I don't know. Oh! I fit. Tie it up here before it blows up. I got it. Ooh, it fit. Perfect. All right. We got that part. All right. Now, another difficult part. So we can't have these cables in the way of this. This one right here? Which one's this one?
What is that? Let me see.
Is this the RGB lighting?
Yeah,
that's
it
right.
is.
Okay, is it connected to something?
Yeah, it's connected.
It's connected?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to send it back because of the shit. We'll see right now. Because this thing, well, it's gonna hit. That's why. It's gonna hit right here. We're gonna have to open it up. And we're gonna have to disconnect from here. And maybe send it somehow to here or somewhere else because it cannot be in here.
Should we, since we have more space now, should we also send this one to the top?
Which is that one?
CPU?
Yeah. No, actually, yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. All right. Back to the drawing board. Push it this way. There you go. I got that. I'll put it here.
This is the RGB.
Move this out of the way. Clean that up.
The RGB's out.
Okay. All right. All right. So the CPU, the CPU. Disconnect it. Remember, you have to.
Click the button, right?
You got it?
Got one of them.
Let me see. I got it. There's one. There we go. Now this one cannot be in front of it because of the. But you said we could send it. Does it have enough slack?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It has to go within all these right here. It'll go. It'll work.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you do it because I got sausage fingers. All right. RGB lighting. You send it to the bottom already?
No, I didn't. It's still in the wrong spot.
We're gonna have to send this somewhere else.
CPU is
Okay.
in.
Okay, this one.
This one to,
Can we send it out somewhere through here? Maybe? Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Because
Oh.
if you do that, it's still going to be here.
No, how about here? How about can't send it here? No. We can't do that across. Can we? Oh, through here again.
Okay.
Send through the top.
I need to go back.
Okay. Right there. No more slack?
I think it's going
There. Okay. So that's good.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. That's compressed in there. Don't sneeze or this thing's gonna fall apart. Oh man.
How are you gonna fit?
The memory? The memory. No, your memory will fit.
Okay.
You could hit another one. So
Okay.
this one's there. Good, good, good. Damn, that is compressed. It's like super tight. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and tie this up then. Cover? Cover's right here. All right. Start finding the weight. There we go. Oh, not yet, not yet. There we go. Right there. Right there. All right. There it goes. Find that one. Goes one. Two. All right. This one's, is it loose right there? Yeah? Hold on.
I think it's fine.
Is it? Do you see it loose?
It's sticking out.
Let me see. Yeah, it is. I gotta grab on right. We need to compress it, slide it. Is it better?
Yeah, a little better. Now it came out.
Okay, help me out. Push it down. Is it?
There you go. That's good.
All right. Oh, hold on. Okay. Shit. This side is too tight. Plus the screw came out. See? All right, that's better. A little tight. All right, we're done here. Now we go to the piece of resistance, the GPU. The GPU. Okay, this is the hard part right here. We need two of these suckers out, so take these two off. Keep the screws. We're gonna need the screws. Okay, make room, take these off. Okay, on this one is be careful because you gotta grab this thing locks in automatically, right?
Right.
So you have to find it where it locks in and then just push it down. No. Like that, right there. You see it lining up to the push it down. There.
Okay.
Close. You hear it? Click. Tighten up. Yep. The good thing about this, it only uses one of these. I think it uses two, but I don't know if it's zero. No, one. It only uses one. I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna try it on right now. All right.
One of these, right?
Yeah, anyone.
Okay. Do it. Yep. Should be.
No.
No. Oh, I was this way.
We might send the excessive cabling and yeah. Let's crank it up, man. What do you say? All right, let's keep it open. Hold on, let me get the cable. Crank this soldier boy up. Oh. cable. Power. We need power. I need power. Did it come with power?
In the case, no.
No? Alright, we'll get you power right now. Put this in here. Video card. I'm gonna put it in the stream right now. Okay, not that one. Remember that? I almost put it in there. It's only one. Alright. That one there. Then we get the power. Where's the power? I thought I had mixed power. Or here. Here's one. Perfect. So on this one right here, let me plug it in. Let me plug this sucker in. Here. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch to a different view right now. Hold on. Let me change to Elgato. We're gonna copy Elgato. Main. Put it here. Put no view right now. Oh, there we go. No view right now. Put that in there. We can go ahead and plug this sucker in first. Let's see if it comes on right now. Okay, power's on. It's on, I think. So hit the power button over there. We're gonna put the Elgato on. Ready? Go. Is it turning on? Yeah, there it goes. So the lights are coming on. Let me turn this off for now. It's coming on. Everything seems like it's working. I hear something hitting something. I hear the water. It's water. It's turned on, so it's working. GPU, CPU came on. Let's see what comes on. I'm gonna plug in a keyboard and a mouse right now. Yeah, it came on. Gigabyte. It's coming on. Let me get the... Oh! It came on perfectly.
Oh.
I already had Windows 8 and 10 installed already, so we're going to fix it up. And it looks like it's running. It came up. Let's go ahead and plug in the keyboard mouse real quick. Keyboard. Here, plug in the keyboard. I'm going to test the keyboard. I'm going to plug in a mouse too. Where the hell's the mouse? Oh yeah, my mouse right here. No. Oh, this one. My favorite mouse. Plug that one in. We think you got it. Let's see all the specs. Make sure they come in on time. Make sure. Let me put this. Yeah, there you go. Put this a little larger. We're gonna see if it comes on, just like we talked about it. Let me. The mouse is working. Let's see what else is coming on. Get the. Why don't you get the connections for the wireless? It's right there, isn't it? Somewhere. The wireless. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need to update this. I'm gonna have to update the driver. So. Let's see what comes on. I see your hard drive. Your hard drive came up.
Cool. Is it 2?
It's this one, E.
Yeah, it is. No, 2. It's partitioned.
It's partitioned. So we're gonna have to remove some of the Windows stuff, right?
I think you can do it later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take care of it.
But if it comes on, Windows, is this yours? Yeah, this is yours.
Yeah.
Where's my? What's C?
That one yours?
Yeah, but it's partitioned.
Huh. Is C just Windows boot? And then...
I guess so. So we're gonna see properties.
How do you position?
Right there.
It doesn't matter which.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. We got the partitions in there. What about the properties? Let's go to properties. Device management. 8 video card. We need the PCI. So we're gonna install the AMD chip. The AMD is gonna have to go on. I like it. It's working well. It's installing automatically the drivers right now as we speak. As soon as you plug that in, it started downloading everything. Look at that. It already installed the driver. It's 3.5 megahertz, so it's fast.
Okay.
All right. Video card. All the specs are coming on. Everything's coming on. I'm going to switch it out, guys, so you guys won't have to see this. Let's see. Turn it off. We'll plug it into a monitor right now. Actually, let me finish updating. See how much it's updating. Were you surprised it came on?
Yeah.
No, man, everything's. I know it looks awful how we set it up. Some of the stuff looks awful how we set it up, but there's no room. There's not that much room for a lot of stuff, you know. So it's like one of those things that we gotta make sure we tied a lot of things up. I see the lighting coming on, so the lighting's coming on. We still have to upgrade the motherboard and the actual GPU, CPU. On this one, I don't like this one tying up, so maybe you want to zip tie DC. I don't like this tie on loose, so we're gonna shut it down right now as soon as it finishes updating and updating. And let me see if it's getting all the fan that it needs, all the air. This is coming out here, so I feel it. If you put your hand right here, yeah. So you feel the air coming in and air coming out here. So it's sucking, it's bringing the air. Sucking air in, cooling out the radiators, pushing it back out. Pushing it back out. And we don't have any. It's going to be a quiet machine. This is how loud it gets. But we still have to test it out with a game. So we're going to game with it right now. You know, as soon as it finishes updating, we're going to come back. But that's pretty much the build today, guys. Very simple, very flexible. And if you guys have any questions or any comments, let me know. Hit me up. But that's pretty much does it for today. And I'm going to put the specs on it later down the day. And if you guys like what you guys see, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm your host, Prophet74. And I'm here with Josh today. And we are out.